Hey guys, Perry Details Retail. I hope to earn your subscription. Today on the channel, we're going to be doing our most favorite thing to do: replace trailer lights. Yes. Now this is my 6th set of lights I had put on this trailer, and you can see I have shrink wrap holding this one on, and on this side I had just busted it up again. I am done with these. I bought some lights like I made for my big trailer. I didn't need 1/8 inch thick plate this time, so I bought ones. So yeah, I got them off of Amazon. They're from China, of course. Guys, China, we all like China, but they're very similar to what I made. They got light on the outside, they got the trailer light. This is probably only 16th gauge steel, but at least it's not plastic. So all right, hopefully these will do the job. You want to get a little wrap around here, what they look like. All right, you got the hole there. I'll put the measurements in the subscription, what size they are. Okay. Once you have a license plate, and it does, there's no directions in the box, none. So guys, I wonder which side goes on what, huh? Right? Well, the license plate should go on the driver's side, and the other one will go on the other side. Right now, the thing is, I should probably work on the other side before I take my awesome shrink wrap job down. Is going over here, guys. See how it's gonna mount to this post here. See, my brother wants to borrow my trailer, so yeah, I'm really getting sick of redoing the wiring on these things. So I think here, guys, I think the best plan of attack is to remove my lights here. Then I can see what's inside, because either I'm going to drill holes or I'm going to weld them. Probably drill would probably be easier. I mean, I got some holes here already for this, so let's start with that. I'm going to take this one apart and see what it'd take to drill the holes I need to drill for the lights. Color coding I'm not really crazy about, because, you know, there should be color coding to make the job easier as far as the wires go, especially when you have a right and a left side one with the license plate. So you're going to be using a certain color for a certain side, right? You'd think they'd be at least smart enough to figure that one out. So guys, well, let me get started on this, and I'll come back. All right. It took a little bit, but I got them all out. So I just got an empty case. And ooh, this is quality, man. There is 3 welds on the inside, 3 tack welds. That's all that holds this thing together, is 3 tack welds on each side. So don't expect a whole lot for this if you were to hit something like here in the center, because that'll pop right off there. But all right. See how there's also no grommet here on this side? There's no ground for the wires to go through. That's bad news there. I'll have to see if I can come up with a grommet that fits in this hole. Alright, oh, I'm going to look at, see where this should go. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it well, but I'm trying to figure out where I want this to locate. Do I want to be flush or stand up a little bit? Comment in the comment box, where would you put them? See, now my hole, I run to the side of the box, or the rail, the frame. So I don't see that, you know, I get a very little bit of it right there. So it wouldn't be too much wire exposed though. I could stick that all in there, which would be nice, which I didn't have before. I think I'm gonna come down just a little bit, but I want to not get past my fender too much, because you know, still catch it. So you see there, I'm out past that part, but I gotta have space to run the wire in. So, oh guys, decisions, right? I think I'm gonna go down all the way and push in. That way I'll have plenty of room for my wires, and I guess it would be a cleaner look. But someone might decide to try to use it as a step, and that is not a step. That will never support anybody. Now, ones on my big trailer, I can jump up and down on those. Alright, drilled through. I added a new hole here, and I drilled through the 2 plates here from the existing holes. As you can see here, put washers in there, try to help sturdy the thinness. I wish it was just a tiny bit thicker than what it is, but okay. Next is cut these wires off. Okay, this one's gotta be turned. I'm not sure anymore. I'd have to play with it a little bit here, I guess. I can't remember what wire does what. Green. I think green is turn, and I think the brown is brake. Well, I know this one is ground. White is ground. Okay guys, I got that all set up. Let me tie my shoe for a second. I mimic first graders these days and not tie shoes. So I got the 2 black wires going to the brown wire So that should be my running lights. I got the Pookie, or Spooky, got my heat gun, and this is how we're gonna rock it. Heat her up. I do like using there we go, it's flowing in there. Usually I use a flame, a little torch to do this. This makes it watertight and a good seal. You can see and that's what usually happens to trailer wires, is that you get corrosion in them, which causes them not to work properly, and I don't ever want that. It sucks breaking the lights enough, but then you gotta worry about them not working when you plug in. That really, that's terrible. So, okay, we got one left. Take this out, my jaws. Hopefully that didn't penetrate in there. I don't know why it's so, well, probably could have, because it's the cheap Chinese stuff, but I could see that happening. It didn't do it on this other side, but the other side it did. Okay. All right, now the red one's going to go to green. Like that. I'll get another one of these. I could probably run the red size on this one. Now, one thing that's always been strange about these things, one side is bigger than the other for some reason. Well, on that one where it had a double wire, it worked out great. So this one we'll slip in. Now, this one might be a little harder to get in. Because it's going to be tight right off the start. Okay, so now let's get the heat gun again. Max it out. Supposedly these can hold up to, like, I think it was like 30 pounds once you're done with them. I don't know about that, but supposedly. Let it cool. So like this one, it's pretty tight. My wires aren't going anywhere. Really, unless I really yanked them. So okay, let's put these on. Okay, grommet is in. Oh yes, I'm gonna have to go get my wrench. Well, I might be able to do that. Now I gotta remember which way this went on, because there's no markings on it. So I'm gonna say black goes to on that one for the 12 volt. So I'm going to sneak this through here. I should go get some stuff and put it on here too before I do that. Alright, dilithium grease, you want to use that in your connections. Especially, I see how cheap my lights are. Really not too impressed with the quality of these, but once they're there, if I have to redo them, it ain't so bad. So take this one out. This one I already got all greased up. Just want to make sure I'm not connecting any grease to other ones. Which might happen, because I really goobered it in there. And so this is hopefully my last time putting lights in this trailer. That's what I said last time, I think. So we are hoping that this will be the end of it. But you know how that rolls these days when you rolling down and something hits them. Now I've had this trailer, I'm gonna say it's probably been 15 years, 15, maybe a little bit longer than that. No, it's probably been, I'd say more, it's probably about, I'm gonna say probably 17. Now I'm thinking about it, because I got this a long time ago when I was at the duplex. And I've not lived at the duplex in, I think, 15 years. So yeah, I've had it for a long time. I don't try to use it in the winter time, because nothing holds up to this brine they put on the roads. I wish they quit using that stuff. Destroys everything. Like I said, they might be in cahoots with car companies, I think. Okay, so alright, this one we shuffle through the hole here. Now remember, we put the black one on the one, so we're squishing it. See, look how cheesy that is. I mean, not very good. Wish they would have been a little better, but what do you know? No, I didn't spend a big bank on it. Well, I probably should put the big one in first. Probably makes sense, because I can stick my finger through or whatever I need to do. and the smaller one. So let's do that. Let's get this through here. All right, so I'm gonna put the dot to the top just so it's readable. You don't have to, but you know, why not? Right? Okay. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Okay, I'm in there. Let's see, boy oh boy, it didn't go in or come out that easy. And look at it, it's goofy all the way down the bottom. I don't know, maybe it's right. Doesn't look right though. What do you guys think? Is that right? Leave it in the comment section. I'm looking for the sideways. I might have a little too much pressure on the bottom here. But well, whatever. As long as it works, that's the most important thing. I would like to have that sit correctly. Well, I'm gonna call it good. Well, maybe I can push it back on. Well, that's hard. Well, I'm gonna call it good. I guess we're calling it good. So yeah. Now all that's left is we gotta push this one back in here. Get you. This one should be relatively easy. Just like that. So one is done. Hopefully it works like it should. One thing about this set is the license plate one has a stamp in here. I don't know why they made them different. It's gonna look different, but as long as it works, I guess that's the big key on these things. You know, we want them to be able to see you stopping. Okay, guys. All right, I'll come back and I'll get the other one in the second part of this video. Well, I cut the other wires on it and unwrapped my shrink wrap. That's all that was left. Took the bolts out. Now I'm just taking off the plastic license plate holder. All right, and screwed it, took the plastic off for, you know, they use plastic for a license plate holder. Westbar. So next thing, I put the nuts back on because I'm gonna see if I can punch them out. Because we want it straight under, or flat underneath that housing. That's simple, guys. Just nut it back up. Give you a little larger spot to hammer on, and voila. So now, here we go. Comes a plane. The plane, boss. The plane. The plane. If you guys don't realize, I live next to an airport, so yeah. Okay, now see, we have our built-in license plate holder here, so we didn't need that license plate holder. I think I cut this. I think I cut this off the other one too. I'm gonna cut this off this one. So my wires can dangle like I need it to. Now the cool thing about this side, since it has all the holes, I won't have to be drilling through this plate, which is awesome. So it should be real easy to do. Let's figure out where we wanted it, right? It's probably about there where the other side is. Got my vice grip, channel lock, whatever you want to call it. What do you guys think? I mean, like I said, this is gonna be different because it has a stamp part in it, which I don't like that it's different, but well, it's also different because it has this. And one thing bad about these is, remember, there's only like 4 spot welds on this holding this thing together. So if something catches this, I'll probably rip this thing all to pieces. There we got a little Cessna flying, going to land. So basically all I had to do is pop the holes through it, put the bolts in it, and away we go. Well, right out of the gate, got it right the first time. So my red wire goes to the black and yellow, and my black wires go to the yellow and brown wire on this side. So I don't know if it'll be the same in your trailer, maybe, but this is what it is on here for this setup. So right now we're gonna get the spookies out. I gotta get my extension cord out here so I can get the heat gun on it. Be right back. That's all it takes, guys. I think it might have split a little bit. I can't tell, but it looks good. Shouldn't have a problem with that. Okay, now we just gotta stick everything back in. These little alligator things here come in handy. You know, they cut into the wire a little bit sometimes. but it's like having a third hand. All right, so we gotta put our grommets in. Now we know it should work already. Let's see. Put the DOT at the top, right? Yeah, why not? Okay. Stick it in there. All right, let me get the lights on. Running lights are on. There. Turn the turn signals on. For that we gotta key the truck over into ignition. All right, we're turning. So we should be flashing. Flashing. Perfect, guys. Comment if you have a comment on what I did, or if you see something I could do better. Better ways always, you know, more knowledge is more power, right? Let me turn this off, buzzer off. So, like the video, comment in the comment box, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. On another note, I made a mistake. I crawled underneath the trailer and I looked at the leaf springs. I don't have one broken, I have 2 broken leaf springs. Both on each side are broken. So yeah, got to get some leaf springs for the trailer. That'll be coming up on the channel. Stay tuned.